I'd like to talk about some tips that you can use to potentially improve your scores in the discussion board. You may have noticed I have graded Module 1's discussion. For the most part, everybody did a really good job, and I really like the effort that you put in for all the components that were necessary. So, to review, there are four main components for the discussions. First of all, the initial post. And this is when you'll, of course, discuss the topic that's presented to you. For the most part, everybody did a really good job for their initial post. The second component is posting a question for your classmates. Now, one thing that I noticed that a lot of you could improve on here is to make sure that you include some background information. This will tell myself and your peers why the question is important, why it's interesting, and why they may want to answer your question. Third, you'll be answering at least two of your classmates' questions. Here, feel free to elaborate, add to the topic, do a little research. When you do your research, as in all of your posts, I'm sure you'll be researching, looking in the textbook, looking in peer-reviewed journals. When you do this, please be sure to include those references in your post. Both refer to them in the text with the author and the year of publication, and then at the end include the reference in full using APA formatting. In this way, if your peers or myself wanted to fact check, wanted to learn more information on the topic, we know right where to go. That's important for this class and in all of your classes at Excelsior, always including your references. And then fourth, you'll be leading a discussion. To do this, feel free to monitor your question, look to see if students have answered it, and make a comment. How did they do? Is there anything you can add? I'm not looking for a whole lot here, but just keep an eye on it, and if there's anything you can add, be positive to your peers. That would be a really good way to succeed. If I graded you, you think a little harshly, please review the rubric. I grade by the rubric. It's all there in black and white. And if you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email and we'll talk about it. I make mistakes. If I made a mistake or missed something, I'm always happy to adjust your grade. At the end of this announcement, I'm going to, you'll see on the page here that I've included some resources for you to help you format your references. Our library has references. Purdue OWL, which is the online writing lab, is a good one. And then for referencing, websites can be a little tricky. So look at these resources. If you still are having trouble with putting a website in APA formatting, then I've also included one tool that may be able to do it for you. All right, so if you have any questions, please feel free to reply to this announcement. I'll check on it or send me an email directly.